Hey everyone! You haven't seen me for a while, and there's a reason for that, and of course that's because I am not in Australia right now. I am in, believe it or not, here it is, Excelsior, Minnesota, and I'm sure a lot of you didn't even know that I was coming in here. What a really cool part of America. I flew back 2 weeks ago, which is why you haven't seen me for a while. What a quaint little town, and I tell you what, I think this is really what America is all about, is little stuff like that. But as I've had to go through this week of dealing with things, and I really do not like, I'm not airing dirty laundry or anything like that. I'll just share my takeaway with you that I've been experiencing this week here in Minnesota. So my aunt, again, without going into the whole details of dirty laundry and things like that, she's had an issue with hoarding for a very, very long time. And look, I'm just kind of here to help. And of course, anybody who has ever dealt with someone who has, addiction or, hoarding issues or anything like that, they kind of go hand in hand. And, the one thing that really occurred to me today, even with this, is that at least when it pertains to the hoarding, and of course it could be with drugs or alcohol or anything like that, you become a slave to this stuff. And in this particular case, it is, my aunt has essentially become a slave to her stuff. And what's come out of this week has been really cool, in that she's said some really key things to me this week. Really, really great stuff. Like, I want to help people, and I want to provide a place for others to, as a refuge. And she's a really, oh my gosh, she's so kind, and she's definitely a born-again Christian. She knows scripture that could, man, I don't know how she quotes scripture the way that she does, but it blows my socks off. I mean, I just Google it. But she's like the walking Google is what she is. Anyway, that being said, nonetheless, she is still a slave to her stuff. And it made me realize, what is the #1 most valuable thing that we have on this earth? This is really important. What do you think it could be? I'll give you 3 guesses, but really, well, who knows if you got it. Write in the comments if you get this one. To me, I think the most valuable thing that we have on this earth is time. It's time. And this is why I bring this up. My aunt said something in regards to wanting to help other people with Teen Challenge. But then here it is. We have just spent an entire week going through boxes, going through stuff. Oh, we can keep this. We can't keep this. Because she's a slave to this stuff. That's an entire week of time of not helping people. So an entire week has gone by that here it is, we're fiddling with stuff. And that's really all it is, stuff. It's all disposable stuff. It's all gonna get burned up in the end too. The only thing that we're gonna take with us are the people that we reach. And we only have, myself included of course, we only have a limited amount of time that we can even, that we're here on earth to even do this stuff. So are we, furthering God's kingdom, or are we so fixated on our stuff? And don't get me wrong, things like family, things like work, these are all good things. But truly, what are we doing for God's kingdom? That is my challenge to everyone. And I just want to look, folks, all it is, it's a perspective. I mean, really, this is my perspective of the year, perspective of the day, as I stand here in Excelsior, and here we are coming into an election year. And I could even talk about, in fact, that was my intent, was to start talking about some of the stuff that I'm seeing here in America going on. Don't even want to bother with that, not at least with this video, not with that. I think it's more important to put things in perspective of time. We have a limited time. It's not going to matter whether Trump or Kamala, gets in office in the end. How many people can we reach, and who can we reach? Who's God putting in front of you? Folks, that is my word of the day, coming to you straight from Excelsior. I'm sorry this is so amateurish, as I'm doing it on my iPhone. But I figure I had to do something for you. I hope somebody got some sort of takeaway from this. And yeah, that's it. Hopefully I'll be doing a couple more videos while I'm still here in America for the next 2-3 weeks. But that's it, folks. Thank you all. And oh, and I can't wait to tell you about what I am doing. I am hoping to be doing more of these videos in the future. If this whole thing works, pray for me, please. But that's it, folks. And I hope to see you all next time.